Good morning, everyone, and happy Saturday. I know this is kind of off from the days that I normally post. Normally, I was supposed to put something up yesterday, but I'm just gonna be honest with you guys. Yesterday was a very busy day. I feel like I didn't have a lot to do, but it was extremely busy. I was very, very tired. My body is aching. So, really quick sidebar, just because I let y'all know really everything that's going on with me. But I've been having issues with my knee actually for a while now, but I finally went to the doctor and I was diagnosed with a runner's knee. So every once in a while, when it flares up, I just really have to sit down because it just hurts to really move. But that's no excuse. I'm just saying yesterday was a busy day. So I'm posting today. And again, we are wrapping up our week of prosperity. Let's just go ahead and get right into today's video. I don't know why I just had a brain fart there. But as always, God is blessing us. He's always going to be blessing us. Today is our last day talking about prosperity for our Be Blessed month. And this week, honestly, has been a very eye-opening week for me. Honestly, this whole month, I just really like this month. I really like talking about the different topics that we have. But for prosperity in general, so I think I started off the week by saying this prosperity is mainly towards like successful in physical or material terms. Often it describes like someone's future or their financial status or whatever. That's what people think when they think about prosperity. And then as the days went on throughout the week and I started to do some more research and I looked into it some more, I realized that prosperity, I mean, yes, you can obviously have a physical form of prosperity, but just because you don't necessarily see it doesn't mean that you're not prosperous, if that makes sense. And on Wednesday, I pulled a quote from this one website called theincrementallife.com where the gentleman who wrote this article on six spiritual keys, yeah, to biblical prosperity. He talked about, or he said that it's not about obtaining wealth or attaining wealth, but it's about thriving as the person you were created to be. And I love that quote because I feel like that is a excellent quote, not only just for this month, but just for this video series as a whole, is really striving towards the person that God created us to be. And once you are in that arena, or once you are in that area, that's when you're experiencing the most prosperity. Because not only, and I'm talking about in everything, so not only in your personal life, but also in your finances, at your job, and everything like that. And again, you have to look past the things that you can physically see, because even though your bank account may not be what you think it should be, that does not mean that you are not prospering. If you're doing the things and you are thriving in the area that God told you to, in your purpose, honestly, in your purpose, you're prosperous. You are experiencing prosperity. So again, he outlined 6 spiritual keys, and I want to go over those very, very quickly today, and then highlight the 3 that I really like and the things that I'm personally am going to work on in order to really, again, experience prosperity in every area of my life, not just with some things, but in all things. So the 6 keys he pointed out was diligence, discipline, wisdom, contentment, generosity, and faithfulness. And honestly, over the past few months, we've talked about a few. I know we talked about faithfulness, a little bit with generosity. And then last year, we honestly hit on all of these things. But the 3 that I really like, and the ones that I'm going to make sure that I am doing every single day, I like all 6. And put that out there. I liked all 6, but the 3 that I really liked were discipline, wisdom, and contentment. So I think I said maybe at the beginning of the week or the end of last week, one thing that I am really trying to work on for really honestly the rest of my life, but for these months leading up to my 30th birthday, which I do have a long time. It's 9 months left, but still, is consistency. And I feel like consistency and discipline kind of go hand in hand, especially because I sometimes have to work hard in order to be consistent in my life. And discipline is not just about working hard, but it's about working hard and doing some things that you may not want to do all the time, but you know that you should do. So you're focusing on those things in order to honestly get a certain result. Or in this case, in our prosperity, or in this conversation about prosperity, you're working hard on that. That way you can experience prosperity in all areas of your life. And then also wisdom. So wisdom, honestly, if you're not praying for wisdom every single day, you're missing the mark, sis. Okay, you are missing the mark, sir. You need to be praying for wisdom every single day of your life. Why? Because it's not just enough to be smart. Okay, it's not just enough to be intelligent. A lot of people are smart, a lot of people are intelligent, but not too many people are wise. And wise is honestly like the next step up from intelligence, and it's making sure that you are using like discernment, and it comes into play with wisdom, and honestly being connected to God and listening to him and understanding where he wants you to go, not necessarily what you want to do or where you want to go. Like that all plays into being wise. So you should be praying for wisdom every single day of your life. And if you're not, start today. And then the last one is contentment. So this one I've actually been working at for a really, really, well, I used to work at it for really hard. I don't work at it too much anymore because I feel like I have reached a level of contentment. But it is something that I like to revisit a lot, because sometimes I do get very impatient with the things that I want to do, the places that I want to go, certain situations that I thought that I would be in by now, but I'm not. So contentment is really good in understanding prosperity, is because if we know our purpose, right? And we know what God has called us to do and where he's called us to go, or, the things he's called us to, the people that he's called us to, then we should not rush it, number one, because we know at the end of the day, God's word, well, you should know at the end of the day, God's words do not fail. But you also don't, so you don't want to rush it, but you also want to make sure that you are being grateful for where you are now and not rushing, and not overlooking wherever season that you're in now, okay? And to me, that is contentment. Now, you don't want to say stuck, okay? Because sometimes contentment can ease its way into complacency, but you want to make sure that you are constantly asking God, like, hey, what are you wanting me to get out of this season I'm in right now? Because I'm here, okay? You got me here for a reason. So what do I need to get out of here? And then when he's ready to move you, you'll 100% know. Trust me, you'll know. But when he's ready to move you, then you go ahead and move. But right now, just be content with where you are, with what you have. That way you can experience prosperity every single day. Otherwise, you're not gonna experience it, because you're always gonna be comparing yourself to what you do have or what you don't have or what somebody else has, and that's just no fun. So those are the 6 keys. Again, the website that I got that from, maybe I'll link it below. It's called theincrementallife.com. So I'll try to link the article that the guy wrote, because it is really good, and I didn't really do it justice because I just was rushing through. But if you have time, make sure you go read that. And yeah, live prosperous lives, people. Remember, mindset change, okay? We need to be thriving in the purpose that God created us to thrive in. So yeah, hope everyone has a great Saturday and a fabulous Sunday. Monday, we start our last week of the Be Blessed series for the month of August. So I'm really excited, because Monday we're going to talk about a lot of different things. Or I won't say Monday. Next week we're going to talk about a lot of different things that will probably wrap up. Well, it'll be a good wrap up. And then next Saturday I'm going live for sure. So hope everyone has a great Saturday and a fabulous Sunday, and I'll talk to you guys again on Monday. Bye.